Hi there and welcome to the channel. I'm Slade and today we are back with Builder Champ, and today we are going over Hollow, the absolute queen of Guild Boss herself and epic healer. Let's get started. So in terms of an overview, Hollow is an epic healer who also provides rage regen. She's considered the best healer for normal Guild Boss, and that is because of this rage regen capability. Essentially, she is able to restore 1.4% rage per second when it is fully skilled up. And that is incredibly helpful when trying to make sure that your allies are ulting enough, particularly in normal Guild Boss. The other thing to know is she's a single target attack based healer, but on her ultimate she can heal an additional target, which becomes kind of helpful. And the main things with her awakenings is her A1 means that each healing restores 1% rage. Absolutely massive. Do not sleep on this. And then her A5, not entirely sure how this 15% actually works, but essentially this means that she will be putting out more rage, and obviously more rage the better. Now in terms of skills, do you feel like you skill her? Absolutely. Well worth fully skilling, and thankfully as an epic that is not too hard to do. Now, in terms of the main build points, we are going to go over two builds again for her. Her best sets are going to be on the right-hand side. We are mainly looking at Invigoration and Wings of Grace, and that is because both of these sets give this wonderful attack boost to an ally in range, and that is incredibly helpful for boosting your DPS, so well worth getting her in one of these sets. And obviously, if you don't have good sets of these, just chuck her in stats over sets. 100%. In terms of the left hand side, there are a couple of options: Warlord, Calamity, Salvation, Light's Grace, potentially even Whirlwind if you are at that point in the game, but we are going to get into the where and whens about that when we get a little bit later on. Now in terms of build 1, this is going to be how you build her for Guild Boss. Ideally, you want to have no additional attack. And what do you mean, no additional attack? She's an attack-based healer. What are you talking about? Well, because she does this wonderful thing where she provides rage with her heals, you kind of want her to be a terrible healer. So essentially that is what this build is tailored towards. You're looking at Salvation on the left-hand side. Maybe Whirlwind is another option, or Light's Grace. If you don't have the stats, you can absolutely put her in Warlord and Calamity, because she does need to be able to do some healing. So if you can't get her fast enough, maybe you do need to bring in a little bit of survivability. That is going to depend entirely on your own account. But like I said, we want her to be a terrible healer. And here we've got her over 500 speed. That brings her down to a 1.5 second interval. Then she's got the 100% healing effect, which will mean she will help with some of her heals, which is kind of good. And then we have hit that cap of the rage regen at 133%. It is 132%, but essentially that is bang on, which means she is going to be raging like no tomorrow. So it is Invigoration with HP bonus, attack speed, and rage regen. And then, like I said, on the left-hand side, the two stats that we are really looking for is attack speed and rage regen on those pieces. Now, in terms of her artifacts for Guild Boss, I definitely say Euphoric Orb is absolutely fantastic. It increases the attack speed of everyone. And if you are struggling with her rage regen, trying to get her faster, or you need that little bit of healing, you could definitely put her into a Golden Scarab, as that 5% attack might just be the difference between keeping your units alive or not. Like I said, the Guild Boss build is definitely a balance. You want her to be as bad as possible, but you also do need to keep your team alive. So yeah, that is your build 1 for Hollow in Guild Boss. Absolutely terrible healer, super fast, getting rage regen to your entire team. Now moving on to build 2, this is your more general PvE content. I guess you could early game move her into PvE in like arena if you absolutely needed to, but wouldn't necessarily say that is the best place. Anyway, like I said, PvE, Gear Raid 1, she's fantastic. Gear Dungeon 1, she's fantastic. If you don't have an Elowen, you could also use her in Gear Dungeon 2. So this build is going to be similar in the fact that we do still want her to be attack speed and rage regen, but we're now going to bring in an attack bonus main, and we're also going to swap to Calamity or Warlord on the left hand side, because we now need to increase that attack percentage so that she is able to heal. So here we are still looking at about 27k HP. She's at a 14.6k attack. Like you said, we've basically doubled that attack so that she's got much better heals. She's still fast with a 1.4 second interval. We have dropped the rage regen. It's now 113%, and we've also lost a little bit of healing effect. But that's okay. Basically, this should still be enough of a job. If she is not surviving very well, you could absolutely put her in like an Immortal Warrior or Astral Guardian or Life Force with attack bonus substats if you need to balance that survivability on her as well. And then again, exactly the same, her two best artifacts are going to be Euphoric Orb, and if you need her ulting more, then definitely Golden Scarab. I would say for Gear Dungeon 1, Golden Scarab is an absolute must because you need her to be getting Rage Regen out to your team. But yeah, that is essentially how to build Hollow, and the two different ways that I mainly use her and build her. She is an absolutely amazing hero, and I think she is often misbuilt in Guild Boss because she is an attack-based healer. So do try this out and let me know in the comments below. Does your score drastically improve? It definitely does whenever I do takeovers. So anyway, yeah, that is everything from me today. Do like, subscribe if you haven't already. Do let me know in the comments below how you like to build your Hollow and if there are any heroes you'd like to see me build next. So yeah, that is everything from me today. Thank you so much for watching. I will see you guys in the next video and the next live stream. So until then, take care and bye for now.